Most guys think getting more attractive requires this massive glow up, major muscle gains, rebuilding their entire wardrobe, perfect skin, or magically becoming taller overnight. And sure, those things can make a guy more attractive. But the truth is, women notice small behaviors and subtle habits way more than you would expect. There are things you can start doing today, right now even, that instantly make you more attractive. And most guys do not even realize how much they are leaving on the table. If you are new here, hi, I am Coach Kelly. And today I am breaking down specific things guys would be noticeably hotter if they simply started doing. And none of them require perfect genetics or dedicating your life to looksmaxxing. But here is something most guys do not realize. Attraction is rarely about big changes. It is about small psychological triggers that instantly change how women perceive you. I put these deeper principles inside my book, Magnetic Masculinity: How to Become the Man Women Naturally Desire. If you want the full blueprint that shows you exactly how to trigger natural attraction without chasing women, the link is in the description. So, let us get into it. Starting off with one here that seems so random and insignificant, but this is actually one of the biggest unintentional attractive hacks: speaking more slowly and clearly. Guys become instantly more compelling when they slow down their speech, articulate, finish sentences, leave a little space before responding. It makes you seem grounded, thoughtful, and more in control. Women subconsciously associate slow, deliberate speech with leadership, confidence, and maturity. Rushed or mumbled speech feels really anxious, passive, or a bit unsure. Now, you do not need to speak like you are in slow motion. Just do not feel the need to rush. This is a subtle shift, but it changes the energy of how you come across. Number two, treating yourself like a priority, not an afterthought. A lot of men treat their own upkeep like something they squeeze in at the very last minute. A quick shower, swipe of deodorant, maybe a haircut every month or two, and that is it. It is the bare minimum, and it shows. But the ones who come across as notably more attractive are the ones who treat their personal care like it actually matters. Not in a vain way, but in a self-respect way. It sends the message: I value myself enough to put in the effort. And that energy changes the way that people see you, especially women. When you make yourself a priority, it shows up in subtle but impactful ways. Your skin looks healthier because you are consistent, not because you are doing some 12-step routine. Your hair looks intentional instead of whatever happens to it when I get out of the shower. You smell clean and put together without being overpowering. Your brows, beard lines, neck hair, and even nose hairs are neat, which signals attention to detail. Your hands look taken care of. Trimmed nails, clean cuticles. This is something us women notice instantly. Your clothes fit better because you actually take a second to steam something or pick pieces that flatter you. You walk into a room looking polished instead of rushed. None of this is about being high maintenance. It is just about valuing yourself enough to not treat your appearance like an afterthought. When you carry yourself like someone who is worth taking care of, you are naturally going to project self-respect, stability, and quiet confidence. All qualities that, yes, make a man significantly more attractive, without changing a single thing about your genetics. And the best part is, taking better care of yourself does not have to be complicated or time-consuming. You just need a simple system that you can actually stick to. That is why I have talked about T. Hanley for years now, and why I am so excited to have them as today's video sponsor. They make it incredibly easy for guys to upgrade their skincare without overthinking it. They offer different skincare systems based on your needs, but if you are not sure where to start, I always recommend their Level 1 system. It is a complete routine that covers the basics: cleaning, protecting, and repairing your skin in under 2 minutes a day. Once you have got the routine down, you can upgrade with some amazing add-ons like their anti-aging retinol stick, a detoxifying clay mask, or their brand new Look Good drops. The drops give your skin a subtle, healthy tint that instantly makes you look more alive. And the best part, members get 20% off add-ons for life. T is not just another skincare brand. It is the only men's skincare sponsor I partner with because I know it works, and I have seen the results time and time again. Right now, they are hooking you guys up. Click the link below to get up to 40% off your first box, plus a free gift worth $20. Number 3, wearing clothes that fit your current body, not your old body. Fit is and will always be the most important part of looking good in your clothes. Not the brand, not the trend, not the price tag, the fit. Every stylish man that you have probably ever seen, from celebrities to the guy in line at the coffee shop who somehow looks so put together in a t-shirt, it all comes down to fit. And here is the truth. Most men are walking around in outfits that are either way too big, too tight, or simply just not cut for their frame anymore. Bodies change because of muscle, weight, our age, and your wardrobe has to evolve with you. A man instantly becomes more attractive when he does little things like sizes down a shirt that is swallowing his frame and hiding his shape, sizes up pants that are pulling, bunching, or screaming for mercy, gets a simple tailor job, hemming your pants, taking in a waist, adjusting sleeves. Usually little tweaks like this are relatively affordable. They do not cost you a ton of money, but they make your clothing look custom, and they are going to fit you so much better. Choosing silhouettes that match your proportions instead of fighting them. Paying attention to small details like your sleeve length, your pant break, and where a shoulder seam actually sits. These things sound so minor, but they completely change the way that your body reads. Clothes that fit properly are going to create cleaner lines, sharper proportions, and a sense of intention, all of which make you look more confident and put together. And here is something that women notice instantly. Whether a man is dressing the body he has today, or the body that he used to have, or wishes he had, or still had. Guys holding on to their college fit clothes, shirts that shrunk but you are still wearing them, jeans that you are squeezing into out of stubbornness, oversized pieces that were probably never meant to be oversized. It is no good. When a man embraces his current build and dresses for it, it is going to show emotional maturity, self-awareness, and effort. That is attractive on a deeper level than you might even realize. I have done so many style videos on my channel if you need a little bit more guidance. But again, even a few small changes can completely upgrade how you look and how you carry yourself. So, do not neglect it. Number 4, keeping good posture, even when you are unaware of yourself. Now, anyone can sit up straight when they consciously remind themselves, like you probably just did because I mentioned it. But the men who naturally come across as more attractive are the ones whose posture stays strong, even when they are not performing. Walking into a room, standing in line, talking to someone, working on their laptop, or even just waiting for their coffee. Posture is one of those subtle signals that communicates a lot about you without you having to say a single thing. And it matters more than most men even realize. Here is why. Posture instantly upgrades how you are perceived. 1, you look more athletic. Proper alignment elongates your frame, makes your shoulders look broader, and makes your waist appear narrower. All qualities women are biologically wired to pick up on. 2, your clothes will fit you better. Even an expensive outfit can look sloppy on someone who is hunched forward. Good posture makes your shirts drape better, your jackets sit correctly, and your overall silhouette looks sharper. You appear more confident without trying. Upright posture sends as self-assured, grounded, and comfortable in your own skin. Not stiff or overcompensating, just naturally confident. You will also give off a more masculine presence kind of energy. I think how you carry yourself communicates your maturity and your stability. And good posture gives you that calm, steady, grown man presence that is incredibly attractive. Again, from a woman's perspective, poor posture can read as insecure, checked out, or unsure of yourself. And strong posture signals capability and awareness. It is subtle, but the contrast there is huge. And something that has made a massive difference for me personally is really strengthening my deep core. Not the surface level, AB kind of muscles. That is not necessarily my goal, but the stabilizing muscles that actually support your spine and your pelvis. When those muscles are weak, your body collapses in on itself without you even realizing it. So, for me, Pilates has been a complete game changer for my posture. But you do not have to do Pilates specifically if that is not your thing. There are so many things you can do to improve your posture, like simple core activation exercises, mobility work for your hips and your upper back, strengthening your glutes, learning neutral spine alignment, posture-focused strength training. Even just practicing standing and walking with a little bit more awareness can really help too. But my point here is that posture is not just a reminder, it is a muscle pattern. And when those muscles are strong, good posture becomes effortless, which is exactly why it makes such a difference in your overall attractiveness. Number 5, having intentional manners, not performative ones. Holding doors, saying please and thank you, being polite. These are all kind of the basics. They are expected, and honestly, they do not make a man stand out because anyone can do them when they know that they are being watched. Again, it is kind of like the bare minimum. What actually catches a woman's attention is something deeper, this quiet, consistent courtesy. Not the kind you put on when you are trying to impress someone, the kind that shows up when you are not thinking about impressing anyone at all. You become significantly more attractive when you do things like speak to service workers with genuine respect, clean up after yourself without broadcasting it, no sort of look what I did kind of energy, just responsible adulthood. You step aside or you let others go first in tight spaces. Subtle awareness that makes the people around you feel comfortable. You carry yourself like you are aware of your surroundings, not staring at your phone while holding up a line, blocking pathways, just kind of not creating inconvenience for other people. You practice good conversational etiquette. You listen. You do not interrupt. You let people finish their thought. You offer help without making it a big gesture. Things like grabbing something off a high shelf, moving a chair, quietly supporting someone who needs it. These behaviors signal that you are not just performing kindness, you are simply living it. I think there is a big difference between a man who turns on the charm when a woman walks in versus a man who treats everyone with dignity, no matter who is watching him. The second guy is the one that women are going to remember. The second guy is the one who feels safe, mature, and grounded. Women find socially aware men incredibly attractive because it shows emotional intelligence, self-control, and just a good upbringing. It communicates that you understand the world does not revolve around you. And that can be kind of rare today. So, carry yourself like a gentleman with thoughtful manners. Number 6, showing warmth in your facial expressions. Serious stoic energy is not always hot, especially if your resting face looks a little bit irritated or detached. Guys instantly become more attractive when they show a little warmth in their expression, especially when talking to someone. Things like a small smile when greeting someone, relaxed eyes, softening your face when listening, mirroring someone's friendliness. No need to be overly expressive. We just want to focus on being approachable. Women love a man who looks emotionally open without being dramatic. Warmth is one of the most underrated attractiveness boosters because it makes people feel safe around you. And as I have said probably 100 times on my channel, making a woman feel safe is one of the most important things that you can make a woman feel. Number 7, having a stable daily rhythm. One of the least talked about things that women find attractive is not a flashy quality or a trendy hobby. It is just structure in your life. Not rigidity, not perfection, but a consistent, reliable rhythm that shows you can manage yourself and your responsibilities. A man with a stable daily routine signals that he is grounded, self-sufficient, and just kind of capable of handling life, all of which are deeply attractive qualities, even if they are not necessarily immediately visible. Women notice it in subtle ways, often without even realizing it. Some examples of what this could look like in practice are consistent workouts. You are prioritizing your health and energy, which also gives you confidence in your appearance and your presence. Regular wake-up times. You start your day intentionally, rather than rolling out of bed whenever you feel like it. which shows self-discipline. Balanced meals over chaotic snacking or junk food. Eating real food consistently demonstrates that you care for your body and you make thoughtful choices, keeping your space reasonably clean and organized. A messy environment subconsciously communicates chaos. A tidy space signals control and reliability. This could also be structured work and personal time. You can focus, get things done, and still have space for friends, family, and hobbies without burning out. These habits do more than make your life run smoother. They send a signal that you are dependable, mature, and in control. A stable man exudes quiet confidence, which is the type of presence that women often describe as magnetic, without even realizing why. Self-discipline is inherently attractive because it is a proxy for reliability, emotional regulation, and the ability to create a life worth sharing. In short, a man with structure does not just look good. He feels safe and capable, and that alone is incredibly appealing. Number 8, showing genuine curiosity when someone talks. Most people listen just long enough to respond. You become hotter when you listen to understand, not to just wait for your turn. Attractive men ask, "What made you start that? How did that make you feel? What has been the best part?" It is subtle, but it makes your presence magnetic. Women do not want a guy who performs charm. They want a guy who is engaged. As I always say, focus on connecting instead of impressing. And lastly, number 9, keeping calm under pressure. When something annoying happens, like bad traffic, a rude comment, a long wait, the way a man responds can make it or break it. Guys who can stay level-headed, not blow up, not spiral, not take frustration out on other people are instantly more attractive because calmness is a form of emotional intelligence and self-control. It communicates, "I can handle life," and that is hot. So, the reality is, you do not need to overhaul your entire life to become more attractive. Most guys just overlook these small habits that women notice the most, the ones that make you look more confident, grounded, and self-aware. Start with 1 or 2 things from this list and just build from there. Focus on consistency and make small changes every single day. It adds up, and you will be surprised how quickly the way people see you starts to change. So, that is all I have for this one. If you liked it or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to be in the loop for when I release new content. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.